Ba-da-da-da-da. Ba-da-da-da-da. See you. Wake up and rise, open your eyes. It's breakfast with the Thomases, the ultimate prize. Mental Wellness Monday, work it out Wednesday, pay it forward Friday. What season the day? Digital finance, harmony of love, serving food for what goes to rising as the beat and it Eastern on P2GTV. Breakfast with the Thomases, come eat with me.
Hey, how you doing, Grand Rising?
Grand Rising.
Grand Rising.
We are here, y'all. Breakfast with the Thomases on Work It Out Wednesday, and we promised you that we would have an amazing guest today. Our name is, for those who are new to the space, my name is Overby T, Miss Thomas.
I'm Alvin Thomas, Goldbagger, coming to you live 1 gram at a time.
And we are here with my girl, Zakil McLean. I'm always changing your name around. Girl, how you doing, sweetie? Let them know. Give them some love.
I mean, you know, my first question I ask myself every morning is, what else can go right? My eyes are open. And so, I mean, that sets the precedence of my day. Even if I'm like, what else can go right? My eyes are open and I'm like, you know what? That's true. Wait. So let me look for the good. Let me look for the rightness in today. So
that's what I'm talking about.
Let's go.
Yeah. That's the rightness in the day.
Well, you put your foot down, your eyes are open, breathing. Yeah, let's get it.
Yeah. I mean, what's the study? Like, so many people die every day.
Seriously.
And that is I remember growing up hearing that, and my grandma was like, "Oh yeah, child, I'm here." I'm like, Lord, I was like, "Are you not going to be here?"
That did scare us at a younger age.
I'm telling you, and it was that that awareness. Now I'm like, oh, I get it.
Yes, gratitude. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
because there are a lot of folks that are not here, and I just want to bring that back and give identification to someone who does repeats that every day when he comes to visit. We got we're streaming everywhere. Just letting you know, we are on Clapper, we're on Stereo, we're on YouTube, we're on Facebook, we're on LinkedIn, we're even on Instagram today, which is really cool. Because we usually get dropped. So I'm excited. Let's hold it up. Now, with that, we always have some of the most amazing listeners, people who come in and are just regulars. And the gentleman who lives by that very saying that you just said, he says, welcome every day. And he says, you made it. A lot of people didn't make it. So congratulations. And I'm so excited. Black Casper, welcome. We see you, brother. He is with us tonight.
Yes.
So that resonates with that brother for sure. So today we have a heck of a show for you. It's really exciting. We're going to have a conversation with Z. I am going to let you know. And by the way, that's Miss Zakil. I call her Z because that's my girl. But that's also a name she goes by with familiarity. People she loves. And that's pretty much everyone. Just to let you know. And that we're going to talk about, because this young lady is one of the podcast babes. You guys remember the podcast babes? That book we wrote, turning her pain into power, turning pain into her power. I can't even get to see it because you know this thing, but it's there, y'all. It's there. We've written an amazing book together with an organization that we've become a part of and have come to grow and learn and love in, of women who have been building the world, and we've been building our numbers. I'm really excited, and I want to give a shout out and a thank you to all those who made this book #1 and internationally. Okay, that was crazy. We're on the #1 book bestsellers list internationally.
Nice.
Thank you, baby. And you got a chance to share our lives with each other, with you guys. So that all comes out. Everything that Z is, and she's going to share that with you, but she's going to go deep, because I really wanted you to tell them about how you're changing the world. Look, I told you I got some strong friends out here.
Look,
got some strong friends.
I'm gonna preface that statement only because I had the privilege of reading your section over the last 3 or 4 days. And needless to say, that is not that section of that you wrote is more of a statement of a lighthouse. People can find their location and move from the location, move right from that location, and every day you can start there as a part of strength and power and move forward to whatever you claim you want out of it. So I'm not gonna tell you. I'm gonna let her tell you, but that's what I got from just reading over the last 3 days. And I'm not a fast reader, but let me tell you, what I read spoke volumes.
Okay. So I'm not gonna let Mr. Thomas tell all about it.
No, I'm just saying.
He may have a couple questions for you though,
No, I you know what? I so appreciate that. I think sometimes when we write our thoughts out and we just like, okay, I'm gonna put it out there in the public. Or sometimes we like waiting with bated breath because what if they don't like it or accept it or it's not good enough? And I'm gonna be honest, this time I was like, you know what? Go fly and be what you are meant to be. These words on these pages. And a part of me, I'm gonna be honest, a part of me did judge it a little bit. I was like, oh my God, what did I do? This. Because reading everyone else's chapter, I was like, did I bring enough? Should I have, what more could I have given? And then I was like, are we comparing traumas again, Zakiel?
Thank you. That's right. Speak to your head and get out your head. Don't be comparing your trauma. Yours is enough.
Absolutely.
And I try to let folks know that whatever you're going through, first of all, I practically had to be coaxed through doing the dang book. Kat, by the way, we've introduced her before on other platforms, and that we've shared the creator and leader of the podcast Babes, who is phenomenal, stand for women and the word in the world as power. And I was like, you want me to do what? Write a book? I got time. I got this, that, dude. I'm just rebuilding my business with Psycho. She was like, but I really can't do this without you. I was like, if you give me one more reason. And then she put together, and then to have a group of women who have come from so many places with so many talents and the willingness and commitment to make it happen.
To get it done.
Really, we all just took and threw ourselves. But guess what? That's who we came as. And I got to know my podcast baby sisters. I love it. I love it. I am not the oldest sister, like y'all know. I'm gonna let you know right now. I am not the oldest, okay? But they're my babes, and we are having such a freaking life together. So let's get into it. I want to introduce to you the podcast babe, Zakiel McLean. Okay, so are you ready for your interview, Mama?
Ooh,
I'm really excited because she's the first, y'all. She's the first. And there's more coming, but you can't blow up like this. Okay. So let's get started sharing a little bit about yourself. Z, you created and that's what I meant to ask you. Is it a foundation that you have, or is it a group or program?
No, it's literally just a business.
Okay.
Inspire and Ignite Her, but there's different arms that it flows into touching other parts of my business, if that makes sense.
I like that. So with this beautiful business, and by the way, for those who are on non-visual right now, she is the founder and creator of a program business called Inspire and Ignite Her. This is a company that focuses on helping women, or it's women mostly, right?
Yes.
Help women. But this is like crazy because Mr. Thomas was talking about this as well. When you heal any part of a household, you heal the household. Mm-hmm. When you heal the man and the father in the household, when you heal the woman in the household, when you heal a child in the household, you begin healing a household. And so to focus on mom, focus on woman, individual, focus on a CEO, teacher, nurse, doctor, whoever or whatever you are, in building in the structure, I should say, bringing that pressure off as you start to take off in your task. This is what you doing, girl. You chose to do that as a business.
I did.
So how do you take the steam off that lid? You know, take that lid off while it's cooking.
Well, come on, Miss C. Let's
go. How did you get into this, Mama?
So you know what? I feel like I've been doing this my entire life. I don't feel like this. I feel like it's just now coming into this place where, oh wait, I can actually make this a business and give and contribute and make money from this. And I'm like, okay, well, let's make a business. Let's make a business out of it. That's literally, I was like, well, let's make a business out of it. And then it was like, the retreats and the events and all of the things that I've done. What keeps me going is seeing the changes in people, seeing the ahas, seeing the tears, holding that space for someone to be able to just break wide open or have that small awareness. Because to me, when I see them have that small awareness, to me, that's breaking wide open, because that means that there's something in their brain that's shifting and that's bringing them back, back, what I call coming back online.
Right.
Because why can't we come back online? I think that I realized very early that my body was always talking to me, but I wasn't always listening.
Oh God, no.
And that is what I was like, okay, how do we help women? Because I know who women are. We are sharers. If a woman does something, some program, Mr. Thomas, how many times has Ruby done something and you was like, and she comes back, she's like, baby, oh my God. And you was like, I don't even know if I heard what she said. But she's sharing because she's so excited.
I've been erupted upon many times, and I'm like, okay, and I'll come back to her. Like, okay, now that you got it in, can I hear what you said?
If you don't understand it, we're gonna do this. Oh my God, this is awesome. And Lord knows, yes. The download is for real.
Absolutely. And so that's where I decided. I was like, I'm going to focus on women, because I know that women were the ones that will come back and we'll share and we'll be like, oh my God, babe, let me tell you. My husband is like, nope, I didn't ask you for this. I was like, what? He's like, no, you later.
Like, not right this minute.
Not right this
minute. Calm down and you can breathe again and you can speak again. You know what I'm saying? I get that, honey. I totally get that. Grand Rising.
Tripping over my words and everything.
Like, I'm gonna let you finish getting that.
Raw excitement. That's all it is. Raw excitement.
Yes, it is.
It is.
I'm like, do I really do that?
And what else was that again?
Don't go there.
No. So this is the business, but who is Z and all the things that you do for people? Who are you as a core at the core? When they look at you and see Tequila McLean, who are you at the core of all of this?
That's right.
I am the light on the hill. I am the one that will, and this is making me emotional talking about it. So there you go. I am the woman that will hold the space, and that will hold it without judgment, because we got enough of that rolling around here. I am the woman that looks at myself in the mirror, and I don't care what size, what shape, what scar, and I got some new scars. I'm like, I love you. Like, you're amazing. I'm the woman who does her best to stay grounded. And when I say grounded, I mean like, okay, what is this problem really is,
right? Instead
of making it bigger. Now, that's not to say that I'm not human and that I don't have those moments where I'm just like last weekend, I was like, oh my God, I'm in a sleep lack. And I was like, okay, if I can do Tony Robbins for 16 hours a day, I can do this. I can do it. I can do this. So it's about even in those moments where we are stressed out, just catching myself, loving myself through that, not beating myself up. Oh my God, I love me so much. And not from a place of big-headedness, but oh my God. I mean, one of my favorite songs says that if I change who I am today, would I like it? Like if I changed who I was, would I like who I am today? And I love this woman that stands before you. Like, I have so many beautiful connections and friends and just the way that my mind works. And I'm like, I don't know to say that if I went back and I changed that one little thing, that was like, oh, if I would have just put that different number on that lottery ticket.
Dang.
Or if I would have not dated that boy, or if I would have like stayed in that class, I do. I'm human. I'm going to think like, oh man, those things happen, and
that's
I'm not in a place to where I'm like, oh my God, this would have been so much better. Oh my God, this would have been so much better. I'm like, oh, I'm exactly where I need to be. And thank you.
Thank you. That's right.
Thank you. Now, how can I make the most of this moment?
Exactly. I think people, we've been told that, oh, you think you cute? Hell yeah. You think you smart? Hell yeah. You think you this? I think I am everything you say I think I am. So keep talking, because you're making me better. Okay. And if I don't, who will? It is your position, and it is actually we're called upon to make us whatever we are. No one else makes you do the things and I taught this to my class. The world determines how you interact outward, because we stay in our head about stuff. Yeah. And that's why we were saying, you see her having this discussion with herself about the things that are going on with herself, but it gets her out. She stops the inner conflict and goes act in the world. There are too many people still going on in inner conflict in their minds, and their lives aren't being affected.
You know what? It's funny because there's a trick that I do. Whenever I have a problem going on, instead of staying in my head, I'll speak it out. So I will literally just like, you know how like when we're doing something and we don't want to miss a step, and we're like, okay, I'm over here now, I'm doing this, and okay, yep, I got to get this done. This. I will literally start to talk some of that out because, science and research says that once we name it, it loses its hold, it loses its power over us. And we would hear these things as kids growing up, but I'm here to tell you, youngsters, it worked.
Yeah. If you see people walking around seemingly to talk to themselves, because I do that, I'm in the street doing that, going, first I got to this and first I got to that, I'm going here, I'm going to make it back, I'm going a distance. And I have seen people turn around and look at me like, what the hell is wrong with her? You know what I'm like? No problem. Have a nice day. Enjoy your day. This is me working it out.
They make there's something. You got headphones, and that's all. That's half the time.
I don't have headphones, so I'm just like, because sometimes I might be talking to somebody. That way, the public. I don't need y'all. Look, if you overhear what I have to say, you're welcome.
That is so cool. That is so cool.
You got that right. You're welcome, baby.
Welcome.
Because it is amazing what we're creating, what we get to create. And that's what I want to point out. You have got to remember, my loves, everyone who is listening, you are still able to create whatever the hell you want. Yep. It's your life. There is there's no one putting it down on you but you. That is why we've got to create mechanisms to get us as much out of our head and into the world as possible, because that's all that's gonna be judged, what you did, and then you die. You know what I'm saying? And
time here,
I don't know when that's happening, right? Ain't no clock, ain't no ticker. I don't have a little tag that says it's your time on this day at that time. So since it's not, I'm gonna act like, hey, this is the only moment I got. We gonna live that life, baby.
Mm-hmm.
And you've been living a heck of a life, Missy. Oh, Sookie. Now I'm gonna ask you a question because these are questions that we always ask people about your philosophy. I know we've gone through some things.
Yeah.
What's your philosophy now, and how has it shifted over since you got started on this journey? Talk to me.
So I was definitely one that was high stressed, burning myself to the ground, burning the candles on both ends, as they say, trying to do all the things because I can do it. I don't need help. I'm independent. I got this.
I remember that.
Go figure.
And now I know how to ask for help.
Amen.
I know what it looks like to love. I know what it looks like to listen. Because that one was one me and my partner all the time we're fighting about. Did you just listen? Did you listen? Did you listen? I said this. Did you listen? And I'm like, I heard you. You hear my response, right? I heard you. So I went from that to, oh my God, baby, remember back in the day when you said X, Y, and Z? So I was listening. My subconscious picked it up, but I might not have been consciously aware, but I got it. And it, the way that I talk with people, the way that we interact, it's just, sometimes I look at the reverse gap and I'm like, wow.
Whoa, right?
Wow. Yeah. Because I'm able to take my mother through the things that I'm learning, my programs, and make it so palatable to where she leans in with curiosity and she's like, okay, you said what?
And when you're talking with people, it's got to be palatable because let me be very authentic. We hear with our feelings. We don't hear with our ear first.
There you go.
We hear with our feelings.
There you go.
And then your ear picks it up. Guilty as charged sometimes. Guilty as charged. But I like that you said you make it palatable because no two people hear things or listen to things exactly the same way. So you have everyone you speak to, you have to see them as an individual when you're, corresponding back and forth with them or in a conversation with them. So how does that work when you deal with so many different women and personalities? And I don't say this to be derogatory. Women are traditionally considered to be the emotional part of society. How does that work when dealing with so many women in your business? Because you get all types.
So first, most of the women in my ecosystem, they want to do the work. And there are times where we are going to get emotional. Not everybody's emotional at the same time, thank God, because that's a lot of energy. Ooh, that's a lot of energy. But it's the individual. I mean, it's really looking at a person as this is one soul that is not like you. That's why I was like, sir, preach, because we tend to, as human beings, talk to other people, and I'm gonna say other people because it's men and women, like they're just like us. So you understand all of the words that are coming out of my mouth with all of this smart language. I know you get it because you're just like me. And I had to say, no, you're not. I don't even know if you're going to understand what I'm putting down. So I need to make sure that I have different ways that I can model it so that you can actually digest the words that are coming from me. And then as I've been studying even more, oh my God, first of all, the female brain, wow.
Okay.
And then secondly, the dynamics of how men communicate and how women communicate.
Yeah.
I am like, I feel like my whole world's been opened up since I've been
Mm,
this.
Okay, you gonna have to bring us in. Hold up, I need some info.
Brain work is a whole nother.
I need to know how this one work. What's up?
Look, I'm gonna tell you one thing, sis. The Queen's Code. I she's not giving me no money to say this, but Alison Armstrong's The Queen's Code. I've been telling all of my sisters, pick this book up, please. It will give you so much perspective. It will, like, it's literally changed how me and my husband communicate. Like, so here's one little secret I'll give you that I learned from the book.
Mm-hmm.
When women have diffused awareness, so that means that at any time we could be in 12 different places, thinking about 12 different things, and being able to sometimes successfully navigate those 12. Sometimes.
Right.
Men are single focused.
Oh.
It's not that they don't multitask, but for the most part, and Mr. Thomas can correct me if I'm wrong, once they're focused, once they're zoned in on something, you know, it's a challenge to get them out. And so my secret is when we ask a question of a man, wait a good 30 seconds. Yes, women, it's going to feel like an eternity. I've done this test on every woman that I've done this test on. After about 5 to 15 seconds, they're losing their stuff.
Okay.
Because they're like, wait, did I answer it? What am I waiting for? And I literally set them up and say, hey, I'm gonna ask you a question, ask a question that you always ask your boo, and then let's wait. And after about 5 to 15 seconds, they're like, are we doing this? Or what's going on? And
30 seconds? That's a long time.
That is a long time.
Wow.
And I was when I first found that out, I was like, this would have saved me so much. Because my question was, babe, what do you want to eat?
Oh, Lord have mercy.
And
something simple like that. And it ain't simple.
And it would drive me crazy. And what I learned is that when we ask the one question, we have to wait. But what happens with women is we're impatient. So we ask that question and then we give him a multiple choice. And then we make the decision for him. And so he doesn't know what question to answer because we like moving on. We're ready to go.
Okay, so I don't feel crazy.
So you just ask him one question and wait for the answer and just wait.
Just wait.
And let me tell you something. I can only say, I don't think I needed this point to realize that that's what's happening some years ago. So at this point, and it still happens, I still kind of do realize I glaze over some stuff. I'm like at the next thing, but I've caught myself to the point where I'll actually tell him because my husband and I can get into a conversation. That's how this all started. This whole freaking program started.
7 o'clock in the morning, we would roll over and should be.
I'm trying to tell y'all, breakfast with the Thomases, because we was like, we got to get on. People got to see this. We got to talk to more folks. Because we would have discussions about things going on in the world and questions back and forth. And we realized you don't make an impact by being in that box where you're sitting. You make an impact by sharing it and finding out what other people are, and you come together and make a difference. But the conversations kind of started, and I started catching myself because I could run, girl. You know, I like to talk. I like to get my answers. I actually like questions that I get an answer to. But you ain't never lie. I'm a little impatient because I'm like, what you think about that? And it's not a wait. I'm trying to tell you, it takes me a while to realize he needs a minute to answer the first of the 3-part question. And I'm like, did I really go there and expect this man? He's looking at me like, so first I've got to figure out what she just said and then figure out what my answer to each thing that she just said is. And he ain't catch up yet. And I'm already like, you see, that's what I'm talking about. You never got an answer. Like, oh, shoot. So it took me a while to realize. And I started telling him, I said, oh, I'm speaking like this is all rhetorical. Like I'm having a speech instead of a conversation. Mm-hmm. And in a conversation, you have to wait for response. We can't be question and answer. Ladies, Y'all get that, right? And you can't get mad because you are doing it. You mad at him because we are the ones answering our own questions because we ain't had the patience to listen to him. Mr. Thomas is just sitting here like I ain't saying nothing.
I got my hand on the safe button right now. I'm putting my hand on the safe button. I'm like, all right, we good.
Yo, I'm gonna tell you, I get where I'll be reading Miss Alice, or it's Allison Armstrong, right?
Yes.
The Queen's Code, because it took me some years. Al and I have been together for over 30 years. And in that time, and I say thank you, God, that's a blessing for me. Because in that time, we've been through some communication breakdown. And then I discovered it wasn't we. I had to deal with my behind. And that's what I discovered in the communications altogether.
Mm-hmm.
When we are in communication with anybody, this is anyone, men, women, you got to be there to take responsibility for what you're bringing to the table and what your contribution to that is.
Amen.
And you got to be there to receive theirs. We got to be there to receive it. You have to actually, you want to talk to somebody, you got to come there to hear their voice.
Mm-hmm.
That's why you came. You said, I want to talk to you. No, do you want to dictate to them or do you want to speak with them?
Girl, that's why I said, is this a monologue or is this a dialogue?
Thank you.
Because if this is a monologue, I will gladly hand you your Emmy.
Lord, I love it. I'm gonna give you your Emmy.
No, I like this conversation quite a bit. I want to say shout out to Miss Lina. Good morning to you.
Yes.
Black Casper, D. Carmen, Miss Shelby's out there. We're out there with us on stereo listening.
Hi. Hello,
and I think we might have a question. I don't know if we can pick them up on the thing.
Oh yeah, we can. Hold on. This is loud. Let me just make sure the sound is up. Okay, here we are.
Hold on.
We have Bubbles. And it's Black Casper.
Hey. Good morning.
You hear him?
Yes.
Good morning, Mr. Thomas. Mr. Thomas, and the voice behind Mr. Thomas and Mr. Thomas. Hope you're having a great, wonderful Wednesday. Y'all made it. A lot of people didn't make it. I'm out here in Indiana. We headed down to New York. Hope you're having a great, wonderful Wednesday. I'm going to know wonderful day.
Oh, I love it. Thank
Grand
you
Rising,
so much.
my brother. Grand Rising. Watch the 6 of those white lines moving left to right, and watch the nets coming down your right.
He's a trucker, and he actually not just a trucker, but he is one of the many who brings supplies into our community. The one thing, the supply chain, we became very aware of in COVID, but we're already becoming more aware of it now during the tariffs and stuff. That the people who carry this food into your community is very important. So love those. You better love on your truckers, on your truck drivers who are transporting those goods. Honk, honk for all my guys out there on them roads. And my ladies, because y'all out there, we know you are. Making sure the food get to the location in the neighborhoods. That's what I'm talking about. No food desert here. We got one more bubble, Casper. Casper just be talking today. Hi, baby. Oh, and we have a couple shout outs.
Thomas and Mr. Thomas. Yeah, I need to put a patent on that. You couldn't make it, man.
That's
Somebody
right.
gonna steal that from me.
Oh, he is so bad.
Yeah, I've been saying that for on stereo 6 years now.
True.
It's just, it's always, I always think it's a blessing for you to open your eyes and somebody else to open their eyes. So, because I know those people just, not waking up every day. So that's why I've been saying you made it. A lot of people didn't make it. So it's just a reminder for yourself to know that you're not 100% guaranteed here. So you ain't no better than nobody else. So if it's your time, it's your time. When it's time for you to go, it's time for you to move on to your next assignment or your next dimension. So yeah, much love to you, BC. Like that's for day. Carbon, I'll see you down there.
We love you. Yes.
And that's where we started our conversation at.
We started our conversation being grateful, right, baby?
Right there. Now I got one more question.
Go ahead. Come on, baby.
You have a statement in your book, and I know I wasn't going to focus on it, but it means so much. What I got out of it meant so much. And it's a favorite. It says Irie. Irie.
Yes.
Please share that with the people because that is so profound.
Yes.
For those who from the island, Irie mean good things. But how she put it together was such a powerful acronym to move your life on a daily basis. I think people need to know that. So if you wouldn't mind expounding on that.
Absolutely. So in its full context, it's called Gratitude the Irie Way. And my husband is an islander, and by yes, by rights, I'm in DNA lineage. You know, I'm from everywhere. So so let me break it down first. Irie, for my acronym Irie, is in this moment, reflect, internalize, express. And so that is for, you know, and it's not meant to be it's meant to be one flow, because in this moment right now I get to reflect on the fact that I am here getting to share this stage with two beautiful, amazing souls, and that I'm getting to share this message of love to the world. And the internalization for that for me is my voice is being heard so that other people are able to hear it. That's also how I'm expressing. So it's about really taking gratitude from being this, thank you, oh my God, I'm so grateful, to it being an action, to it being a verb, to it being a way of life, just oh, my words are leaving me, just a movement, if you will. Because I feel that if we practice gratitude in this way, if we really take the time in the small moments, like when my dog wakes up and he does his little stretch, and in his little stretch he'll do like a little bow, and I'll be like, and his name is Kingston, and then I was like, hello my I don't say my king, I say hello my prince, because he's my prince. But it's almost like he's just bowing down to me, and it's something so simple, and yet it brings me so much joy to see him just go and do his little bow and his little stretch and his little softness and and the way that he gets to love me. And the way that I express it is by giving him a little pat on his back and or rub on his belly. So I feel like, you know, that the gratitude the Irie way is all about just flowing into the way that you express your gratitude, the way that you internalize your gratitude, the way that you stay present.
Right.
If that makes any sense.
Oh yes, absolutely.
I like it seems like an island breeze going by the way that.
That's what I wonder. I was wondering what made him kind of focus on that, and then I realized he's an island boy. Irie is his name.
And I'm like, I was really moved by
it. Great way to look at it. Yeah.
To internalize, be in the internal moment of what's going on, not internalize where you're distracted from what's going on. You're actually embodying what's going on, and then you're sharing it out so everyone knows that it's a smooth transition. There's nothing that is jagged. It's a nice even flow through.
Well, in my opinion, when Irie is used, it's always used in that kind of a way. Kind of when you hear someone go, everything Irie, darling, everything Irie, baby. I hear that makes you feel that. It feels like, yeah, everything's okay. That's right. Everything. And it's going to be okay. You know what I'm saying? I'm in no way Caribbean that I know of. Okay. I'm a Yankee all day. You know what I'm saying? I'm here for the peace. I'm here for the calm, tranquility. I'm here for the holistic part of life. And for me, everything's got to be balanced. I mean, it's just too much going on at one time for us to try to manage it all. I'm not a juggler, and I'll let folks know none of us were meant to be jugglers. That's why it's so amazing. I want you to know that the reason you like jugglers, you see like people who juggle physically in like in the circus, is because it's a talent everyone does not have.
True indeed.
It is. Everybody wants to try to do what they do, but their specific skill set is set for that one thing. And with you and myself, it is now becoming a skill set just to be present and focus. Because we've all been trying to be jugglers and keep the balls in the air.
Yep.
That's not for everybody. Focus is key. You know, I've gotten to the point where on my computer that's having this issue today, I have a 40-minute timer on it that says, okay, 40 minutes of straight focus and then get up and take a break. Because 40 minutes, for some people, 40 minutes is a long time. For some people, that's not a lot. For me, that's a milestone for me, because normally I'm always doing this and trying to get things accomplished. But, and I'm mastering none because nothing's getting accomplished because I'm trying to do all of them at the same time.
I'm like, okay, so, and of course, by the time he gets to me with the task, it's like, okay, what have you done? And we're back at that whole, I'm waiting for the answer now. And the answer's taking a long time because he was juggling, which leads to no production, very little to no production. And I love it because I've been feeling the same word, that one word, presence, through this whole conversation. We have to learn focus and presence. Being in the moment when you're there, where you are when you're where you're at.
Exactly.
And being in gratitude for being there. It's crazy, but I hate to say it, people, we always have a complaint about something. Got a question. Are you ever happy? Are you ever just glad that this is, and like Black Casper says, you made it? Every moment of the day. I know we don't went off into gratitude, but
I know, and I think because I think it's important that people understand gratitude is just not something that you wait for Thanksgiving.
Exactly.
It's something that you
when someone does something special.
Say that again. I'm sorry.
Or when something special happens, it's like this is special. You're alive. You are alive. You're active. You're connected. Meeting a new person, learning about new things in the world, getting new skills. Something horrible happened, but it didn't happen to you. You know what I'm saying? Thank you. And then being able to go, what do I want to do now with this wonderful opportunity I have?
Right.
I got to ask you a question.
And I was about to say, and even if the bad things did happen to you,
yes.
It didn't happen, and I want to change that. And even if the bad things did happen for you, because we forget that life continuously happens for us, and everything. And I say everything, even the things that made no sense at all, that were all for the good. That's sometimes hard for people to
in the moment. Exactly, it is hard. Z, you just brought me to a conversation. I'm not trying to get off our conversation, but you just opened up something. Young lady struggling with her mom, and she's one of my students. She's a student. I teach. Y'all know we teach digital financial literacy. I'm teaching people how to manage the things in life that make your life, which is your finances. But it's not the money; it's the skill. And it's hard because I get this every session. Every session we do, there's always someone going through a financial battle and it affects their family. You know how hard it is to stay in the game when you're currently in the problem, when it's like happening to you right now? And when you said that, it was like, I can't help her. I can't send her. I can't just go, okay, here, I'm just gonna give you some money and fix the problem. That's never been the answer.
Never.
I know that. Teaching what I teach, I know that money's never been the answer to money problems. Y'all know that, right? I sure hope y'all know that. Money's never been the answer. What's always been the answer is that we have to come up with new ways to resolve the problem long term for us to be able to rise in life, move from this space. And she contacted me, and the first thing I felt like, oh God, I noticed. And don't get me wrong. It's not that I don't want to help. I just know that it doesn't help. So we did next thing best. You know what we did? What can we do? When things feel like the worst thing is happening, sometimes you need to make a phone call.
Yes, indeed.
Sometimes you need to get it off your pallet and get it onto someone else's. And it's not their problem, but maybe they have a resolution. And She was going through it, girl. She was like, we trying and we doing this and I just can't make it. And I said, okay, not a problem. But how is that going to help you? How is not getting the information on how to fix the problem going to help you with the problem? So you have a choice. And with that choice, you just made me realize she found peace in the moment and she got her resolution. She did. It was 1 day difference. 1 day difference. Being with it at the time, because before she was going crazy by herself. She made one phone call, and it just dawned on me what happened, what actually took place when she made that call. She called me. I was like, who calls their professor in college and goes, I'm dealing with all kinds of stuff? No one. It's like, you either do it or you don't. That's not life in this world. We've got to start doing this more, creating resolution together.
Absolutely.
And Z, I love it because you're going to break it down for them. What exactly? And I want you, because when I wrote it, when I read what you're up to with your organization, I was like, you know how many people need that? I just asking her, when is the retreat?
She was.
I was just asking her because I was reading it and I was like, oh, right. This is my girl. It's one thing to know your friends got a job. It's another thing to know what they do.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying, y'all? And I realized, it's time for me to set up a schedule. What is it? A session? A system needs this. So you share with them what Inspire and Ignite really is as a foundation, like as the foundation of it all.
Yeah. So I'm like tripping over my words. Okay, come on. Back. Inspire and Ignite Her is at its core helping us to lead first with our bodies, understanding our own intuition, coming back online. When I say that, it's because I feel that our nervous systems are so taxed. We're so in a place of where we're like, for instance, this past weekend, I said that I was sleep deprived because I wasn't getting the proper rest that I normally get for my body because everybody's different. And I could literally feel my nerve. I just felt out of alignment. And I was like, oh my God, what is this? What's going on? And then what happens is when you ask bad questions, you're going to get a bad answer.
Yes.
I got a bad answer. And it didn't stop there because then more problems start to compound. And so then stress. So it literally felt like this past weekend for me, the one who's doing the work, who has the business, this is what my business is about, is reminding us of where our nervous systems are. I had to identify where I was at because I was like, I don't know. I mean, I'm okay, but I'm not. And then I had to do the work. I had to use my tools. I did some tapping. I did some meditation. I did a little dance party. I sung, I hummed, all of these things that we do, not knowing that we're actually helping our nervous system, our bodies, because if we are in tune, we can feel it. Even sometimes when we're not in tune, we can feel it. And at the core essence, that's what it's about. It's about understanding where you are, understanding where you want to go, helping you build a bridge there, and also let your body help take you along the way. Because I will hear, like I think Mr. Chalmers said, or I don't believe it was Mr. Chalmers or you, but I'm going to feel it before I even hear it.
Right.
And when my brain finally catches up, I could be in fight, flight, or freeze, or anywhere on the spectrum of that.
Right.
And so it's about really, truly, again, identifying, getting some clarity on where you are, and helping you come to a place. And so my retreats and my programs and everything, it centers around that. We don't talk a lot of heavy science because a lot of people are like, but we don't get the little nuggets that help to so that your brain also understands, because our brain craves congruence. It's a goal-setting machine. So we give it, I help to give you goals based off of what it is that you want to do, so that you're able to see the life that you desire manifested while you're here.
Right.
Beautiful,
Come
beautiful.
on.
See, that's why you should let me sing the song in the morning.
Oh,
and
no.
build a bridge.
No. Y'all don't want that. I keep telling him, I know. Just hum, baby, hum.
No, but no, on a more serious side, we got I think that's Miss Shelby.
We got it. We got a bubble.
We got a bubble. Hold
got a bubble.
Grand Rising.
Oh, that's Miss
Hey,
Shelby.
Mr. Fireman.
I love this child. She loves the fire department.
She loves the fire department. But we
Thank you
got
so much.
we have a guy, I guess he's from down under.
Uh-huh.
He loves our show. He wants to be part of the stream. And he's been following us for a little while. Comic Tep, thank you for shouting.
Yes.
Appreciate you, brother.
And we'll make sure we get you into the Discord. I appreciate you. We have folks out here who really like the show and they want these people, they want to share it because they see that this can help and it can bring people together. And that was the whole purpose. Yeah. We thank you guys for being on with us. We're not finished yet. Don't get it twisted.
No.
But because we got a couple more questions for Miss Lady. Oh my God. Y'all are on with Zakil McLean. This is our guest of the day. She's our Work It Out Wednesday guest. And this is what we do on Wednesdays. If you guys also look, the offer is there. If you want to be on Work It Out Wednesday and you have a business, an idea, opportunity, or even a movement, because we're about supporting the people. Y'all know we all we got. So if that's the case, let's go. You know what I'm saying?
Bring it.
Hit me up on the back chat. That's Mr. Thomas. If you don't see me, because we have one avatar on some platforms. So if it's there, you can always hit me up on the back chat with Mr. Thomas, myself, him on Stereo, Clapper, YouTube. Whoa. God knows we have like so much streaming going on. It's ridiculous. And we definitely are on Facebook. You can join our webpage, which is p2gnetworks.com. We want you guys to realize that we don't just do this to talk. We teach as well. Our platform, actually, now we don't teach as well. We teach. We're teaching folks to control the one thing that they have that gives them the most power in the world. And it is not your money. It is your mind, your skill set, and how your actual intuitiveness for knowing that there's a problem and realizing that you have to seek resolutions. You're not going to create them. I hate to say it. We always try to make stuff up, and then it doesn't work in the world that has rules. So we teach you the rules, how to play the game, and then let you build your plan out of the game that you learned, out of the rules you played. Now, guys, I know that sounds boring, but it ain't boring to my students who are about to blow up some finances. Yep. I'm really excited because of this Z. Let me share with you where we're at in this wonderful 12-week program. We are in the lab stage. They've learned enough to now go out in the world, take some money, and go try to make the most profit. So the platform provides a budget. And that budget, and we're not doing a budget on paper. They're actually getting to go out there and make crypto, build crypto. And they're broken down into 2 teams. And the team that makes the most gets to keep the profits. Mm-hmm. So they get 1 month, which is left in their entire 12 weeks. You know what I'm saying? And my students were on last night. We were doing interviews to get to know you. And we had such a great time. Getting to know each person, everyone introducing
themselves, who they are.
And interviewing, looking for they were looking for teammates. You should have seen some of these things. It was like being at what do they call that?
A hiring fair.
A hiring fair. No.
Job fair.
Not even a job fair.
Shark Tank?
It was like on Shark Tank. It had been so much energy. And that's, a lot of people tell me my program is a little out there, is very different. Because I don't believe, I know who people are because of the kind of relationship you and I have built as a community. We're in a community of women who have taken the time and looked at the world in realistic eyeballs. We took the glasses, the colored glasses off. We stopped thinking that, and she just said it. We stopped thinking that everybody knows what we're talking about. Mm-hmm. When you assume nothing about anyone, you get to know who they really are because you get them a chance to show you who they are. And you don't have to judge them anymore. You get them to show you who they are, and then you get to build with that. And so last night, they were like, okay, I want you. I said, oh, wait, it's not time for that. Everybody jumped in so ready to go. That's the thing about life.
The board was full.
We had to change the program to where it touched real life. That's why you had to be the first of this program, because your program touches real life. It interrupts or disrupts the disconnect for people. I love you, sis. I really do. And I'm going to tell y'all something about Ms. Zakil McLean. She is everything that she does that. This is, I don't know how you tapped into your spirit animal and created a business, but whatever brought that together, she does it. She does this for me in just conversation. She does this when I'm viewing her with other people. You, girl, you are this. This is who you are for people. And I want more folks to know who you are. This is why we share others. I have gotten to know folks that have healed my soul just being in communication with them. And I haven't met my sister just yet. Sister Thomas is a hot mess. We haven't gotten to actually hug up and say hi in person. We're in boxes all the time, working in the world. But don't worry, girl, we got a retreat coming up. I know you got a retreat coming up soon. If not, I will be throwing a retreat.
We're putting it out in the universe. We're putting it out.
Yes, no, and I love that, because I was saying, no, I'm not going to do a retreat this year. I just no. And then I told my husband, I was like, I think I kind of want to do a retreat this year.
Right.
And he's like, that's fine, just not in the house.
Exactly. My husband is like, not in this house.
Not in this
place.
Go somewhere else this time. Go somewhere else.
Because we have resources. P2G has resources. We have, and for some odd reason, Costa Rica keeps coming up. So, and we have, with networking and the way that things are going, I'm really excited. I'm excited because we bring reality to each other. Y'all know that, right? You have to be present for reality. I don't mean doing great things. This is not about your, not about your stats. It's about your actual work, what you're willing to do, getting together. And I learned this in working and creating, I should say, writing a book with all of these 26 of us or something like that? 22 of us. 22 of us wrote a book together. And I had not touched any of these women, but they touched my life enough to help me to expose stuff that I probably was putting back in the box, not looking at anymore, and shared that. And I got to see parts of them I never saw in any of our other activities. And you want to hear something that happened? Everything grew from there. I got to see human beings actually changing the world. I don't listen to the news because I know the world is a different place. Y'all get where I'm coming from? When people talk about who we are, I don't see that. I don't have to see that because I have exposure to what works. I'm not talking about what we should do. Now, I want to say one of the things is where can someone, if I want to take a session, where I get my session, because I need my session.
So absolutely. So inspireandigniteher.com.
Okay.
Find me, send me DMs on Instagram. I'm there under Inspire and Ignite. You can drop into my DMs.
I heard that, right? You give y'all permission. Okay.
You have permission. I will respond. Just make sure you mention P2G, because otherwise I'm looking at you sideways like, what?
Where did we talk about this?
I don't know. No, because I used to get Instagram messages from people all the time, mostly men, and they're like, oh my God, you're so beautiful. Oh my God. I was
boy.
I mean, delete.
Yes.
Delete. Thank you. I mean, I know.
You spend a lot of time. You will spend a lot of time deleting.
Yes.
I gotta tell you.
So,
okay, so you know what we're gonna do? I'm gonna share because I really, really love this, and she's got such a beautiful website. I'm trying to let y'all know this is what we're talking about. This is what we're talking about. It looks like heaven up in this mug. Good job.
I love colors, as you can see from my background.
So talk to me. Okay, it says, request a free balanced leader's blueprint. Okay, I will be putting that in later today. But let's take a look at this beautiful, beautiful website. So talk to me, sis. When we come here, what do we do?
So when you come here, I think the important thing is to definitely listen to my cute little video, and understand who I am, huh?
Can we do it now?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So I'm going to enable this. I'm going to enable this, you guys. So let's chill. Let's sit back. Let's hear a little bit about what's going on the site.
Create. Welcome home. Welcome to Inspire and Ignite Her. Okay, let's rise. Over. Welcome to Inspire and Ignite Her, a movement for women who are ready to rise, heal, and lead with heart. This is more than coaching, more than retreats. It's a soul-led community where growth meets grace and wisdom meets action. We believe leadership isn't about titles. It's about presence, about honoring your voice, about reclaiming the crown you've always carried. At Inspire and Ignite Her, you'll find tools that are practical, soulful, and human-centered, designed to help you lead, live, and love authentically. This is where resilience becomes radiance, where community fuels courage, and where your journey unfolds into the life you're meant to create. Welcome home. Welcome to Inspire and Ignite Her. Let's rise together.
Oh, my bad. I love it. I love it. I love it. I absolutely love it. And I look forward to I've been actually through this site. That's why I was like, what do you want us to show first?
My favorite thing is the video. That Ignite Her Lab is God works in progress, because I want that to be the place where everyone goes to, community, where we go to buy or be a part of a program, where we go and sign into the Zooms. I mean, I think I love social media, Facebook, Instagram, all of those things. Right. Those guys that created that, thank you. Y'all are geniuses. Y'all are geniuses, as a matter of fact. And I also want to take us away from social a little bit, because you scroll it. Like, I think one of my mentors says that you'll scroll, you pick up this phone, because this is not my first thing in the morning. You pick up this phone and you're like, I mean, you have all the emotions, honey, in like seconds.
Exactly.
And I'm like,
a few seconds.
Right. And that jars our nervous system. We're literally continuously doing this to ourselves every day, and not understanding why. Oh,
ain't time for that yet. All right. But I want to and you're so right, because the first thing we do is we start overstimulating, and then wonder why we're so disconnected. And the idea of all of this is there is a way. And I love it, because you don't do it for people. You help do it with people, and so that they can continue to do it when you're not there.
If you need me in order to live your life, in order to reset your nervous system, in order to do all those things, I'm not doing my job. I am not your savior. You are your own savior. You just got to do the work.
Thank you. And that goes for everything. And that's why I've been telling people, every time I talk to one of my sisters who really helps to help people restructure themselves, we always come out at the other end saying the same thing. I teach you financial literacy, but you take it with you. And when I'm not there, you are successful in life consistently. You can sustain. And if that's not the case, then that's not what I do. Because I don't do it for you. I teach you to do it for you. Yep. And get excited about it.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
I'm just like, I got more questions.
He's got more questions.
But I know we don't have that.
We are going to definitely have to make this a two-parter. I'm so looking forward to it. Today, can you celebrate with us? We have a trifecta birthday. Oh, yes. In family and in friends. So I just learned about the third one. So I'm like, oh, shoot, it's 3. For those who don't know or have not seen or heard in a little while, today is our sister's Salty Coffee's birthday. Yep. It is Wanda Soro's birthday. She is celebrating, and yes, she is a podcast babe. Yes. She is a podcast babe. She is a Black Girls in Web 3. She is a P2G member, and she is, of course, the Salty Coffee Podcast Show creator. My love, it is her birthday. I want to give a shout out, and we're gonna do birthday song. Okay. Also, didn't know. Well, I didn't know she shared that birthday with my brother until we went on a birthday cruise, the two of us, because our birthdays are both in February. And so I was very shocked to see that she shared a birthday with someone so special in my life. Unfortunately, fortunately for me, I got invited. When I met her, she invited me to go on a cruise around our birthday time, and it was weird because my brother had passed away the year before, and me and him used to celebrate our birthdays in the same month. So I actually said yes to an amazing time, the first time I'd ever left the country. And it was with a person who had proven to be the most amazing, generous, giving person I ever met, who was the most supportive. I mean, this woman was like, "You're going to do it, Miss Ruby. We got you." And I'm like, okay. So I want to give a shout out to Miss Salty Coffee, my brother Robert's heavenly birthday. I love that brother. I love all my siblings, but my brother Rob. All right. And my Uncle Lynn. For those who might be listening from the family, tell Uncle Lynn he's been celebrated.
Yes.
Uncle, I'm serious. My aunt's fiance has been he's just been doing his damn thing. You know what I'm saying? The men in the family are strong, and they make their presence known. They make sure we women, because I ain't gonna lie, there's a big matriarch in my family. They make sure we get to where we got to go in this life. And I got to say, my Aunt Diane is fabulous. Absolutely fabulous. We just celebrated her birthday on Sunday. And so when I heard his birthday was following, it's like not even shocking. Y'all have that Aquarius energy, So Uncle Lynn, Rob, and Miss Salty Coffee, we want to say thank you. We got 11s going on, y'all. That's amazing. That right there is powerful. And I know some of y'all do the astrology stuff. Numerology. I'm gonna let you know. Y'all do your thing. Okay. Know that this is a powerful day. 211 is my favorite day. And I'm 216, but this is a sacred day for me. And I say thank you to everybody for being here with us. So I asked briefly, because we got like a little couple of minutes, can we get that birthday song in? All right, so we're going to do it this way. We're not singing the song that'll get me taken off the air. It's like you all know right now, we can't sing that one. That one is licensed. Yeah. But we'll do the Stevie Wonder version. We can do it. Not the whole thing. Just a happy birthday to you. So let's do it, everybody. And that includes you at home. I don't care if you're on stereo, on clapper, wherever you are. Y'all better give some love. And I don't know if you're not doing it, because I feel it. All right.
Stereo, hold the mic and say happy birthday.
That's what's up. Ready? And 2. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Keep going.
All right.
Look, I know.
But I want to give love, because you know how people go, "Oh, we're praying for you," but they just said it. Guys,
I'm the one that will say, I'll send you the voice note with the prayer that I'm praying for you.
Yes. When I tell people that I'm praying for you, I woke up this morning and you were in my prayers already. I asked God for the people in my life, and that means this planet. And that includes everyone. I don't care if you got a funky button acting crazy. Every one of you. I love every one of you. People ask me all the time, so what about the this? And what about the people? And what about the that? And I'm like, yes, them too. Every single person deserves love. And whether you like it or not, you got it.
Yes, indeed.
So I give love to those, not who deserve it, but those who are here. Okay? Now, I want to thank you all for being with us today. This has been a phenomenal Work It Out Wednesday.
Yes.
And y'all better make it on to inspireandigniteher.com. Go see it for yourself. Y'all got to see this. I ain't gonna kid you. That website is bad. You know, I was like, "Ooh, girl, we got to talk."
Very
I built that myself, by the way.
Yes. Oh. Look, she got skills coming out of the hills here. Come on now.
I do.
So with that, I want to say, girl, keep blowing up, doing what you do. There's more people coming toward you because we all need that reconnect to who we are. We need that disconnect from our disconnectedness. We need someone to interrupt that. And that's you, baby. So thank you so much from everybody from Clapper, Stereo, YouTube, Facebook, and even for the moment that we had it, LinkedIn, because they dropped. And Instagram. Instagram is holding out today. Hey. So if you guys are interested in getting more information from this platform on anything you've heard, you can go to the P2G website, go to Miss InspireAndIgniteHer.com, and make sure you reach out. Let us know if you want to be family, like in the fam, reach out. I pull folks in. I adopt people, don't we? I'm not kidding. In real life, we've got like people. Who cousin who? My aunt, my real relatives are asking me, who cousin who? Anyway,
right.
They're family by love, and you are as well. So if you're reaching out and you need some resources, or we need to come up with something, it ain't just me. We bring our resources. That's why P2G Networks is a network for you. And with that, I want to say thank you so much for being on, sis. Now it's time to get our dance on. Y'all ready to get your dance on?
Let's go.
Oh,
yeah.
Wake up and rise, open your eyes. It's breakfast with the Thomases, the ultimate prize. Mental Wellness Monday, Work It Out Wednesday.
I already know y'all.
We're seizing the day. Digital finance, harmony of love, serving food for what those stores, rising as the beat and it Eastern on P2G TV.